Well, I wasn't going to show this guy's face or nothing like that, but he kind of goofed up. This guy here is comes into my feed. Okay, you come into my feed, I might watch it. All right, if I watch it, I might make a video about it. Doing his journey about leaving Calvinism, and of course, you leave Calvinism. Where you go. You leave Calvinism for what? And so so I just leave a comment. Galatians 5:25, 5:23. Faith is produced by the Holy Spirit. It just says so. And he's arguing with me that faith doesn't always mean faith. And so I'm showing him that faith means faith. And so he shows me Acts 17:31, where he thinks if it means faith, as in saving faith, then according to Acts 31, that would mean God gave faith to every single person on the planet because it says all men. And I said, no, all men's a synecdoche. And so here's his response. And this is why I'm going to make a video, show your face now. Because you do the stupid thing that everybody does. See, you were raised Calvinist, supposedly. I don't know what kind of Calvinist. I wasn't there. But then what happens is it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. So you succumb to the dark side. And then you say stupid stuff like this. Because like this, see? Because it can't mean, well, again, see, you have to give evidence why Jews and Gentile means all without exception, meaning all men on the planet, every person on the planet. Claiming all in this passage means some, all kinds. Goes against intuition, your feelings. See, it doesn't, it means all men on the planet because that's what feels good to you. You can't say it doesn't mean every person on the planet because that goes against your intuition, your feeling, your intuition. So, okay. So if you want to go against intuition, if you want to go against my feelings, my gut, intuition is the gut. Now, gut, interestingly enough, in the Greek is the the kolia, where we get the word colon, the belly. Paul said, don't listen to people that preach for their belly. The intuition, your belly, your gut. So the burden of proof is on me to demonstrate that it's different than what your belly thinks or tells you. It don't feel good. The truth don't feel good, sir. The truth goes against your belly, Mr. Berean. It's almost like you know it's the truth because it does go against your belly. You're ignorant, man. I'm sorry, you're just ignorant. You're young, really young. So this is, maybe God's just putting you through the fire. Oh, I could talk for an hour about fire. The refining fire, man. Because I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to beat you up. I'm coming against you. I'm going to beat you up. And it might be the refining fire. Either that, or you're just a vessel of wrath so that the vessels of mercy know what wrath is by looking at you. So I've done videos. I got a video. I'll link it, which I've already sent you. I go through at least a dozen phrases of all men in the New Testament. And just reading down the list of them. None of them You might find one or two in the list that mean every single person on the planet, and you can definitely figure it out by the context. So it is the context that determines. And the phrase all men, most of the time, almost all the time, does not mean everybody on the planet. It's a Greek idiom for Jews and Gentiles, a synecdoche. It's what's called a synecdoche. If you don't know what it is, look it up. So it's not your intuition, your gut, your belly is what you're supposed to go by. Sorry. So I made you a video explaining Acts 31, or explaining, I hate to say that. I go through it. And why that Greek word pistis does mean faith. And God destined the faith. He boundaried the faith. Protasso, pre-arranged the faith on the all men, the people that he's speaking to, the Gentiles. It's in the context. You know it by the context. And you know it because it's a phrase that's used most of the time to mean Jews and Gentiles. Not every single person on the planet. There's a phrase in Acts that means every single person on the planet, and I'm going to point that out in a video that I'm going to release, probably after this one. So, man, you went from the frying pan, Calvinism, which you should get out of, to the fire. Hopefully it's the refining fire that's going to burn your butt into the truth.